Well, this is going to be a quick one. How you going, people? This is Medlow Bath. Did I say quick enough for you? Medlow, M-E-D-L-O-W, Bath, like a bathtub. Right, David Polities come out here. 411. And, yeah, they're road lights. Anyway, there's a lady who used to live out here. Look up David Polities. Australian tour, and this is Medlow Bath, and this is where this lady disappeared, and this is the area which he didn't really show you, which is a very quiet thing. Now there's the railway line which he talks about. He actually shows this bit of train track right here, and across there you can see the red lights. There's a petrol station. Right, that's the Great Western Highway. Anyway, what this lady does, she walks down here and on Railway Parade, that's Somerset Street, off there to the left. I'm going quick as I can. So this is the exact spot where David Polities went. And then she used to walk down here. See, it says no through road, Rutland Road. And look, there's even people walking down the road down here already. Now this is the great mystery. She disappeared down here and was never ever found. The local bushfire brigade all come down here and search for her. Now, there's plenty of houses up here, but what you've got to understand is, you're on the top of a mountain range. Yes, that's a motorbike. And as you get in this mountain range, and I know you can't see this on camera, I've only got a t-shirt on. The sun has just dropped in the last 5 minutes. I'm absolutely freezing. Now look, it's bush there already there. This is the point David Polities was trying to say. They searched all this scrub on this side, and yet right here there's a hedge of a house. And this lady, this is a road to nowhere. It goes out to the Katoomba airport. See, now that there was the power line cutting through the bush. Now this lady used to walk down here like those two people we just seen. So it's not an uncommon occurrence. Now, I'm not going to go all the way out here because the sun's going to go down and there's going to be no point. But look, it's a cliff. Can you see that? It drops off. You'd never get found. And this is what happened to her. They never found her. Just disappeared. Now some people say Yowies and Bigfoots. Some people surmised aliens, of course. There's always got to be the UFO. Somebody said, you know, dingoes. Well, I've never seen a dingo up here in my life. And I'm 60, so I count dingoes out. Now if I remember correctly, from what David Polities told me, on his video, go and watch it, is, if I remember, my photographic memory is pretty bloody good. That's why a lot of people like Mr. Hominoid. I can recite things back when I was back in primary school. But anyway, see, look, there's a house there. So why didn't you go there for help? See, now there's houses again. Wood fires and water tanks. Right? So still on a tarred road, power poles and wires. Goes out here for miles. This is like a long mountain ridge. You know when you see a mountain ridge and it just goes, winds out, and then they build a road along the top of it? Well, that's what this is. Well, this is where she went. She used to walk out here 10 mile. Now there's a road over there blocked off. But apparently, what David Polities said was that one of the bushfire brigade Here's the dirt road. There you go. Exactly what David Polities did. Right here. He turned around and said, somehow or another, her mobile phone worked and she made a phone call. And she said who she was. And they said, where are you? And she said, I'm in an open, I think it was an open area or an open patch or an open paddock or something like that. And then she said, it is about to get me, or it is about to grab me, or something like that. I need help. And she didn't know exactly where she was. So, go and have a listen to David Polities. Irma, can't think of her name. Now let's have a look. So, we got these big type of power lines coming through the Blue Mountains all over the place. These are the ones here, they just go everywhere, right? They cut them down there through the mountains. Man, that's freezing out there. Now, give you an idea, because you're halfway around the world, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to turn around and let you see how isolated this is. Look. And there goes the power lines back that way. Now, anybody could walk up there and you never find them. Now, I'm looking outside the dead grass and ground out here. I can see carpet. Oh, that is no joke. That is me hitting potholes. Right. And they are big. I mean, they are 8 inches deep. Blue Mountains Royal National Park. There's a gate down there. Then it comes out here to an airport. Is this it? No trespassing. Crown land. Unauthorised surveillance cameras. Yes, there's a windsock. See the windsock? Sorry, where's the camera? I'm just trying to do this right-handed, left-handed. Right. There's the windsock. That's the airport, right? So she said she come out here looking for the pilot who crashed his plane or something like that. And then, even with the brightness now, you can see there's footprints and car tracks going down there. And during the day, especially during summer, there's hundreds of people per week would go down there. And you think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. Australians over here in the Blue Mountains love their bushwalks and four-wheel driving. Anyway, as she said, that's where she disappeared. So, David Polities cut the video short between the airport gate, which was that thing there, now I'm going back, from the tarred road. He edited that bit out. So this is now, you're seeing the whole thing. Well, her body's still never been found. And she was 70 years old. And she disappeared. Now, look at the fresh dirt marks there, look. You don't think Australians like their four-wheel drives like Americans do? Check this out, look at this, look. So look, we're like every other country. Right? Hear that? There's birds. Now, why I'm saying that? Why am I saying there's birds here? Because this part of the bush never got burnt out last year in the big bushfire. There's still birds here. Now, if you look down on my video, I just uploaded there today. I done 6 videos today. I done one on the Bells Liner Road. There's still no birds, no kangaroos, no wallabies, no nothing. There's no leaves on the ground like that there outside the car window. There's no debris at all. It is just pure soil and burnt tree trunks with green leaves. There's nothing. Right? No rubbish, no nothing. Everything's gone. Houses are gone, right down to the foundations that were burnt out. There's a video there, you can see it. So this woman come walking out here, 70 years of age. Now, let's go through the facts. She's on the north side of the railway line, and the Great Western Highway is on the south side. She's down a dead-end dirt road that runs off the end of a tarred road, which comes to a no-through road and comes down a bunch of these houses here with garbage bins. So there's nobody's got any reason to drive down there looking for an old lady walking down the road, because even I never heard about this road until I seen David Polities. And I'm an Australian, and I've lived in these Blue Mountains all my life. I didn't even know this road existed. And in the beginning of this video, you seen the two people walking up the road. See, big houses like that. You never think that an old lady would disappear from a tarred, dead-end road that goes into a dirt road to an unknown airport called Katoomba Airport, which is not a tarred strip, it's a dirt runway. And this is how far out of town it is. And to get to it, you got to go, as I'll show in this video, as I'm coming out. Look how dark it's getting. I'm about to turn on my headlights. Believe it or not, I turned them on, it doesn't look like it. You've actually got to come up here to the end of this road, turn right, and go another, I'd say half a kilometre, half a mile to a mile, and then come up to a set of stop signs and come up onto the Great Western Highway as it goes over the railway line. Because the Great Western Highway, further west of here, if you can keep it in your mind what I'm talking about, I'm to the east of the road over rail bridge. I'm east of that. So then I'm going to head west back to that bridge. The highway comes in on the north side of the rails, turns right and goes over the railway line, which is why it's on the other side of me from here. Hope I got you really confused. Go and Google it. Medlow Bath, M-E-D-L-O-W. Bath, like B-A-T-H, with a cake of soap. Oh yeah, there's an old joke. How do you scare a POM out, an Englishman, out of an Australian guy's house? Show him a cake of soap. That's a World War II joke. Don't ask me. I wasn't born then. I was just told by my grandfather. Anyway, I have no idea. Anyway, so why would somebody come down here looking to grab a 70-year-old woman walking down this old road? Doesn't make sense. Why did she make a phone call when she finally got reception the next day, I think it was, and she said, help, I'm in a vacant area, a vacant lot, a paddock, an open field, and something is about to get me or grab me. So you have to go and watch the David Polities. Now, let's have a good look. There's the road, Railway Parade. Now, what does that say? That says no through road. Can you see the square? So she wouldn't walk up there because there's no point. It's a no through road. It doesn't go very far, I'm guessing. And she used to walk up here every day. There's the train line. There's the houses. It's Railway Parade, obviously, because it's right next to the railway line. And there's a big 6-foot high fence. See, look, here's the same two people we drove past with their dog. There they go. Now they got that far since we started making this video. Then there's a park over there with big trees. Oh, there's a fire station, rural fire station. And there's the train station just back there. Whoop, sorry. There's the train station. Now this is what I'm saying. If somebody was a murderer and a stalker, why would they bother? Look at that old general store. That 1910 that was made. 1910. So, and obviously this would have been the Great Western Highway this side, back in them days. That would have been the town general store. So why would a stalker come over here, take a chance and drive down that dead-end road, then they're looking for an old lady to knock them off? It doesn't make sense. Then again, I'm not a nutcase either. I'm not a psycho. But as I said, she did ring up and say she was in a paddock or a field. See, now there's a train station, fully lit up. And here's the Great Western Highway. See the difference in road? This is what David Polities didn't show you. And there's the famous Medlow Bath. Now there's a hot water spring comes out of the mountain. Right? And it's called the Hydro Majestic. Hydro like water. Majestic Hotel. And people used to come up here on the steam trains back in 1910. That's why that town was started. Because they come up here and go to the Hydro Majestic to have a hot mineral water spa bath. Come up here from Sydney. And it was hot water come out of the Earth's fissures. And it was hot. And they'd sit there and soak with the minerals in it. Anyway, time to go. Sun's going down. Your favourite lucky Aussie from down here down under, Mr Hominoid. Like it, subscribe, share it. Mystery. Another one of the mysteries of 411. Thank you to David Polities. I hope to meet you one day. Come out here to Australia again if you get to watch this. Or somebody knows David Polities personally and you watch this. Tell him Mr Hominoid down here down under says anytime you come down under, give me a ring. Give me a call. Give me a text message. Hominoids Australia Gmail. Hominoids with an S. Australia at gmail.com. M Hominoid on Facebook. Or just leave me a message on YouTube. See ya. And as we say in Australia, oi, oi, oi. G'day, mate. Catch you later. Be good. And I won't say any of the bad, naughty Australian slang. Oh, the big girl out there, the Crouton Bear. Crouton Bear. Crouton Bear. Was on YouTube. Now she's over there on Rumboy in Canada, from Canada. Was it Rumbo? Yeah, Crouton Bear. Anyway, she still watches me, so hello there to Crouton Bear and family. And of course her beautiful dog Buster. And she quite often sends me her videos too. And all my other friends on YouTube and my 130 odd something subscribers and my other 1 million other viewers. I've had videos that have hit the 1 million mark, and I accidentally deleted one night when I was on medication, when I was going through pain and suffering from my surgeries. So I'll do a Mr. Dog video again and other videos, and when I get these knee surgeries done, we'll be back on the road. And now we're coming down here into Katoomba. If you're wondering where I am, I'm west of Katoomba. That's the tower up there. I don't know if you can see it yet. That's for the airplanes coming into Sydney. That's the tower they transpond off, so they don't run into the Blue Mountains. Why the hell do I know that? Because I just do. And right here in the dark, this is where the famous tree was, Burke and Wills, the Explorer's tree crossing the Blue Mountains. This is where that was, right there. It recently got removed. So if you want to look up something Australian that's now gone, the Explorer's tree at Katoomba, it's now been taken away. Now I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know where they took it. See you later.